Hello everyone, my name is Cameron and welcome to the Money in the Bank 2018 review. But before we get into that, there's some big news in the world of WWE video games today. AJ Styles is the cover athlete for WWE 2K19. I predicted this like a year ago. Initially predicting this with 2K18, thinking he was going to be the cover athlete before Seth Rollins got announced. But I figured that this year was either going to be him or Charlotte or a combination of the two of them. But this is a really, really big deal. I'm really excited that AJ Styles is going to be on the cover athlete. So much so that I was thinking about getting the actual version of the game, like the physical copy of the game. Don't know if I'm going to do that. If I do, I might think about going for the special edition with my uncle, get the super expensive fucking collector's edition with my uncle, maybe 50-50 if it's good enough, if it deserves to be bought. Not sure if it will be, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what the collector's edition is later. Maybe it will give us a TNA style. But for those of you who don't realize why this is such a big deal, if you're strictly WWE and you've never really ventured out too much, or you have, but you haven't done a whole lot, like with me, I've watched a bit of TNA, some New Japan, some Ring of Honor, but I've never really ventured too far out of WWE. So if you're like that and you've kind of only focused on WWE, you probably don't know who the fuck AJ Styles was before he came to WWE. He was Mr. TNA. He was the top guy in TNA. Let's look at it like this. Let's say TNA's WWE. He is The Rock / Stone Cold / John Cena / any top guy ever. Just insert the fucking name, basically. He was that guy in TNA, and no one expected him to be where he's at now. So the fact that he's been a 2-time WWE champion, a United States champion, had fucking main event closing matches at pay-per-views, has faced John Cena multiple times, the top guy of WWE, and is now the cover athlete for WWE games is just, well, phenomenal. I know it sounds cliche, but phenomenal. And I'm so excited to see AJ Styles on the cover. He fucking full-heartedly deserves it. And if you don't think he does, then you're probably just an asshole who doesn't realize how fantastic in the ring AJ Styles truly is. Would I have maybe rather seen a woman or seen him maybe share the cover with someone like Charlotte Flair? Potentially. But I really like the fact that AJ is on the cover, especially since, from what I saw of the cover, he's holding the championship, which means we get to see him with the championship on his shoulder for the entire fucking time we look at that game. And I love it. For those of you wondering what modes will I be doing, I don't know what's going to be on the channel 2K19 wise yet. I haven't planned it because I don't know what's going to be all in the game. I'll let you know at a future date. So, here we go. First match on the pre-show, SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship match. The Bludgeon Brothers versus the Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson. Gallows and Rowan started, Harper and Anderson in. Some double teaming. Harper gets kind of hurt. Bludgeon Brothers in control, destroying Gallows and Anderson. Kick out by Anderson. Bludgeon Brothers still in control. Gallows and Anderson in control. Powerbomb. Bludgeon Brothers win. 1-0 predictions. 6 out of 10. Meh. It was a good match. I like seeing Gallows and Anderson get the shot. I think that what's probably going to happen is Bludgeon Brothers are going to hold the belts until Sandy officially debuts, which, again, if you saw my video yesterday talking about TakeOver Chicago, you know I'm thinking that it's going to be tomorrow night on SmackDown Live. I think Sandy's popping up because Nikki Cross is it seems like she's officially done on NXT. She lost the match to Shayna Baszler for the championship, so it seems like she's probably going to pop up this Tuesday. Alright, next match. Men's singles match. The curtain jerker of the show, Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass. I like this match surprisingly more than I thought I would. It was definitely better than their last match, and it was a pretty good match all around. Big Cass actually showed some skill, and, well, Daniel Bryan is Daniel fucking Bryan, so there's not much I need to say about that one. Bryan in control, speed versus size sort of match. Cass in control, bear hug, Bryan fights out. Needed the midsection. Sidewalk slam for a 2 count, Cass control, mocking Daniel Bryan with the yes. This is why Big Cass is a terrible wrestler in my opinion. It's because they focus his character too much on mocking people and not enough on the actual wrestling or the talking. Sent into the turnbuckle, Bryan attacking the leg, Bryan in control, kicks to the leg lock, Bryan in control still, again, or again, whatever. Crossbody into the barricade. It was a beautiful crossbody, FY. Brian caught up top. Big Cass sucks or CM Punk chants. A lot of the chants tonight were really difficult to tell what was being said. I think it was because they kind of were fucking with the volume all night, especially. You'll find out there's a break. There's a little commercial thing between two segments where, you know, SmackDown guys were being set up. And Corey and the rest of the guys could not be heard, and you could tell that they were fucking with the stuff a lot during the night because they're like, oh, we're in Chicago, we need to be careful. Especially during the Roman Jinder match. There was a lot in the Roman Jinder match. If I keep fucking with my hair, I'm sorry. It's hot down here. It's just hot outside. Michigan's hot right now, and I don't like it. It's not fun, so I'm really sweaty. Fallaway slam up top for a 2 count. Cass getting frustrated. Cass kind of in control. Fans start chanting Daniel Bryan. Caught on the ropes, attacking the leg again. Chop blocks. It was funny too because Corey was like, "Oh, Cass caught his middle leg between the top and right ropes." Like he fucked himself up. He fucked up really bad. He's supposed to say he caught his right leg on the middle rope, but he said his middle leg on the right rope. Yeah, there's a lot of fuck ups on commentary tonight. It was a bad night. Yes kicks, misses the last one, and eventually hits it after getting away from Cass. Cass in a bit of control, caught with a kick, heel hook locked in, Cass taps again, 2-0 on predictions, 10 out of 10. It was a good match. I liked it. It was a good way to end the feud. First off, Cass lost, which is good. It means he can probably go on to some bigger, better things. Maybe, potentially the United States Championship. I was about to say, who the fuck has that right now? But then I remembered, oh yeah, right, Jeff Hardy has it. I kind of forgot because it hasn't been seen in a while. Because last Tuesday, for some reason, my SmackDown Live didn't record. I don't know why, which was really weird. Backstage segment with Owens and the New Day with some pancakes and the finest Canadian maple syrup. Owens says he doesn't even like breakfast food. He doesn't like pancakes. He says toast is alright. He tried Bootios, but they sucked. And then they got all mad at him. He kind of wanted them to cheat, to take out Braun, and like, we do not cheat, except for all those times the New Day's cheated in the past. Like, did you guys forget about your world record title run for the tag belts? You guys fucking cheated every fucking time you had a match. Like, what are you talking about? You don't fucking cheat, you cunts. You always cheat. It's what you do. But everyone fucking just kind of like, oh, they're faces. Even though they're more or less tweeners at this point. Like everyone in the Shield. Men's singles match, Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn. The next one I wasn't really... Just realize, this match was a pretty long one. That's all I wrote on it. Because I just was not paying attention for like the first 5 or so minutes of the match. Some attacking, Sammy's hand, boot to the face, follow slam, Sammy fighting back, spine buster, delayed vertical suplex, one more time chance, another vertical suplex, a third, 3 count, 3-0 predictions, 5 out of 10, Bobby Lashley wins. I did not give a shit about that feud. I just didn't. I really didn't care about that feud. Match number 4, the Intercontinental Championship match. Seth Rollins, my prediction, versus Elias. Honestly, it's pretty good. Pretty good match. I liked it. One of my favorite matches. One of my favorite matches of the night. Actually, it might be the highest rated match I have on this. Let me see really quick. Let's see. Okay, that's a 6. That's a 10. Okay, Bryan and Cass was a 10. 5 out of 10 on that one. 7 out of 10 on this one. Next match, 9 out of 10. That match, 4 out of 10. 1 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 8 out of 10. 5 out of 10. 6 out of 10. It was a pretty high rated match. It was one of the higher rated matches on the show for a show that kind of was really lackluster. Burn it down chance, Seth in control, suicide dive, springboard clothesline, Elias in control now. Going after the knee. Wait, what does that say? I can't see. Oh, sorry, going after the neck. God, Seth has too many injuries. Honestly, amazing match so far. Seth's mouth is bleeding. Like, his mouth got cut open at some point. And you saw him, like, I saw him spit out blood. And was like, is his mouth bleeding? And then a few minutes later, you see him like screaming in pain. His fucking entire bottom like row of teeth were just blood red. And I was like, this man is fantastic. Let's see. Back and forth, Sling Blade. Elias gets sent out. Suicide Dive. Blockbuster, not Backbuster. Seth hurt his knee, because of course he did. Knee to Seth's face. Super kick, 2 count. Splash to the knee. 2 count. Superflex, Falcon Arrow, 2 count. Stomp avoided. Suicide Dive caught. Elbow drop for a 2 count. Drift away avoided. Buckle bomb, but his knee gave out before you could finish it. Drift away reversed into a roll up. Does a little bit of a kind of Bobby Roode back when he got the cheap win on Dolph Ziggler. That's who it was. It was Dolph Ziggler, not fucking Baron Corbin. Me and Jess couldn't remember who it was last year when Bobby Roode was feuding with someone and did the roll up thing. But roll ups, tight grab by Elias, and then Seth pulls the belt and flips over. And for some reason, Elias was pulling Seth still. I don't know if he was supposed to be or if he fucked up, but it's like, you're not really helping your case there, buddy. Seth wins, 4-0 on predictions, 7 out of 10. If this continues this feud, yes, I like that. If it continues the feud, I like that. It was a good feud. It was a good match. So far, the feud's been pretty good. Yeah, I liked it. Match number 5, Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Let me just say, both the ladder matches were pretty disappointing by the end. This one was okay. Had really good spots. Men's, just... okay, just boo. The men's ladder match sucked, and you'll understand why when I get to it. Alright. Obviously, if you don't know the competitors, Becky Lynch, my prediction, versus Charlotte, versus Lana, versus Natalya, versus Alexa Bliss, versus Naomi, versus Ember Moon, versus Sasha Banks. Now, again, anyone in this except for Sasha and Alexa and Charlotte, I could see actually being deserving of this. Or not, sorry. I was talking about a different match on that one. Sorry. Besides Sasha and Naomi, I could see deserving this. Alexa could deserve it. It'd be really cool. Charlotte definitely... but I'd rather see her go for the actual title normally. Becky, hell fucking yeah. Lana, Natalya, Ember Moon, definitely. But yeah, Becky with the pants. Becky is such a weird person. just remember that. Moon sets up the short ladder. Crossbody Banks on the ladder. Lana throws out the short ladder. Becky and Charlotte fighting. My writing was so fucked up last night. I was so tired when I started watching this. I started watching this at like 1 a.m. for those of you wondering, by the way, so I was really fucking tired. Becky and Charlotte fighting over the ladder. Naomi drops Natty, drop kicks the ladder into the two of them, into as I refer to it, tea time. Bliss pulls out the ladder. Naomi, the only one up. Becky has a ladder. Sent in to her. Double drop kicks. It was like laying on her in the corner, and Ember and Ember and Naomi drop kicked her on either side. So it was like, so like this is the corner right here. The ladder's like that on the corner, and then Naomi and Ember came in like that and hit her on both sides. It was actually a really cool spot. Again, this one had some amazing spots. Moon versus Naomi. Naomi thrown onto the ladder. Moon and Lana hit with double knees onto the ladder. Sasha climbed the double knees to both of them, by the way, from Sasha. The thing she does in the corner when they're like draped over the rope, whatever. Yeah. Sasha climbs, but Charlotte stops her. Both get sent down together. Neckbreaker to Banks. Sasha fights onto the ladder. Sasha taken down into Natty and Charlotte. Bliss takes her down. Bliss climbs. Sasha takes her down. Banks and Lynch up top. More ladders being brought in. I want to say it says parkour onto a ladder. I can't remember what that says. Into a ladder. Lynch gets sent down. No, powerbomb into a ladder. There we go. Lynch gets sent down with the ladder. Big boot to Natty. Moon powerbombed onto a ladder. Lana dropped Bliss with a sunset flip powerbomb. Lana and Bliss shoving each other. Big kick to Bliss. Accolade locked in. Naomi springboards to the ladder. Bex Ploder suplex pulls down Naomi. Lynch repositioned the ladder because it was a little bit off center. It was a taller ladder, but it was off center, so no one could really reach it, especially Alexa. Charlotte and Becky fighting up top. Bliss tips it. Bliss dropped. Backstabber to Charlotte. Banks taken down by Naomi. Lana drops her. Natty drops her. Moon drops her. Flair steps. Stops her. Beck Exploder stopped. Beck Exploder to Flair. Lynch dropped into the short ladder. Bliss wins. 4-1 on predictions, 9 out of 10. It was a fantastic match. This should have been the first women's Money in the Bank ladder match, not that bullshit last year, not the fucking stupid rematch they had to do after. This should have been the first one. This was a fantastic match. Also, Becky could have probably maybe gotten up to tip the ladder, except she hit her face. The short ladder was still set up in the corner, like like that, horizontal on the ropes. She fucking boom! Hit her face right off of it. It was a lot like last year where Ellsworth tipped the ladder to stop Becky from winning. I like the fact that it wasn't some bullshit like that again, but I also really wish Becky would have won. I think it'd be kind of cool, though, if Becky does get back to the title by herself, especially with Alexa having the championship. So, yeah. All right. Match number 6, men's singles match, Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal. Sunil's in a wheelchair. Honestly, I don't care about this match. I don't think anybody does. Sunil throws Reigns into the post. He's not really injured, obviously. Mahal fucked up trying to get in the ring. It was hilarious. He went to go step up on the apron and fell. Like, he missed. I was like, that's why you don't deserve to be in a fucking title picture, you horrible, horrible, horrible wrestler, you. Match sucks. Superman punch reversed. I'm sorry, I just really don't... I still don't give a shit about this fucking match. Oh, God. Reigns attack, Mahal's... Superman punch, 2 count, spear avoided, sent into the post. Honestly, again, I really just gave no fucks about this match. Neither did the fans in Chicago. Fans started chanting, Velveteen, CM Punk, let's go Cena, Cena sucks, this match sucks, this match is awful, you're awful, end this match, let's go beach ball. They started doing they played with the beach ball and they did a Mexican wave. Ole, ole, ole was chanted. So many things were chanted because this is Chicago. And this match lasted too fucking long. Sunil tried to cheat again, gets caught, Superman punch to Sunil, Mahal gets one, spear to Sunil, roll up by Bitchface, spear, Reigns wins, 5-1 on predictions, 4 out of 10. This match was garbage. Just say that now. Reigns is actually a fantastic wrestler. For those of you who think that Reigns sucks, he's actually fantastic in the ring. He's not so great on the promos, but he's actually a really good in-ring worker. However, not even Roman Reigns can pull out a good match with Jinder fucking Mahal. No one can. Seth Rollins can't, AJ Styles can't, Randy Orton can't, John Cena can't, Roman Reigns can't, Dean Ambrose can't, Stone Cold can't, The Rock can't, Shawn Michaels can't, okay? No one. Jinder Mahal is terrible in the ring. Plain and simple. Next match, SmackDown Live Women's Championship match, Asuka versus Carmella. Carmella doing too much taunting and being a pussy. Ellsworth chants, Asuka in control. Carmella gets sent down. Carmella goes to run away, gets caught by a knee strike. Asuka pulled into the post. Asuka reverses the submission into a 2 count. Can Carmella just leave or lose already, please? German suplex, hip attack, weird person dressed like Asuka. Fans start chanting Ellsworth, roll up, big kick. It's Ellsworth. Yay. Shady super kick. Dumb fucking street walking horror 1. 5 and 2 on predictions, 1 out of 10. Here's the problem I had with this match, okay? Asuka was so fucking dumbfounded. She looked retarded because someone was on the apron dressed in her gear. She literally sees people dressed in her gear constantly. Like, constantly. How the fuck did she get so distracted that she was able to get hit by that Streetwalker's shitty fucking super kick and lose? What are you doing to Asuka's character, WWE? What are you fucking doing? Seriously. Like, oh, Charlotte beat her. Okay, awesome. Let's hope Asuka actually still fucking has some big shit here. This is Asuka before that match at Mania. Here's her at Mania. After Mania. Giant explosion. Okay? Asuka has been given so much shitty fucking deals after that Mania loss. She lost the Iconics in a tag match. She got fucking beat by Carmella. Like, there's no coming back from that shit, okay? Carmella and the Iconics beating you is basically, yup, that's it. My career's over. I've gotten beaten by 2 of the shittiest wrestlers in the world. Or 3 of the shittiest wrestlers, whatever. Next match, WWE Championship last man standing match. AJ Styles, my prediction, versus Shinsuke Nakamura, or as everyone else likes to call him, Shinsuke Cockknocker, Shinsuke Nax, whatever the fucking nickname you have for him nowadays is. Here we go. Lock-up dropkick by Styles. Phenomenal forearm to Knack outside. Styles dropped on the diamond plate, knee to the face, stomp to the back of Styles' neck. Nakamura control. Bad vibration. Styles fights out. Knee to the midsection. Styles tumbles outside after. Nakamura moves the steps, wrenches Styles' face into them. Fighting in the crowd, Styles getting control now. Styles kicked down from the barricade, going for a phenomenal forearm. Reverse Exploder gets reversed. I always hate having to write that. Reverse Exploder reversed. It's annoying as hell for me. Styles hits a big drop. Big drop to Nakamura, jumping off the turnbuckle. Okay. Think I meant to write drop kick and I forgot to. I think it was a drop kick. Facebuster Nakamura, Styles Clash avoided. Styles avoids the low blow. Honestly, it was a really cool sequence. He went for the Styles Clash. Nakamura got out of it, and you see him go for that move. You see him go for the patented low blow, but Styles backed away too soon. And Nakamura looks scared shitless. He's like, no, I'm sorry. Kind of way. It was hilarious. This match was my favorite of the feud, just FYI. Pele kick, partially hit. Reverse Exploder, Nakamura caught with a forearm as he goes for the Kinshasa. Neckbreaker, Nakamura up at 8. Styles caught in midair by a kick. German announce table gets set up. Styles gets sent onto it. After that, the other two are set up, the regular and the German and the Spanish announce table. Kinshasa on the table from Nakamura running from the Spanish to the German. Doesn't cause AJ a whole lot of pain, but it was a cool moment. And actually ended up hurting Nakamura a lot more because he fell. Let's say it's the edge of the table. This is Nakamura after the Kinshasa. Right onto it and fell off. I was like, oh, that looked painful. Oh, I forgot to mention something, by the way. WWE Super Showdown confirmed for the MCG on Saturday, October 6th in Australia. Triple H versus The Undertaker to headline. Apparently going to be the final meeting between those two. Bullshit. Just saying. Kinshasa, Styles gets up barely at 10, or at 9, not 10. He does that a few times. Sent into the post, Nakamura gets a table. Styles falls onto the table legs, kind of falling him down. Nakamura sets it up for a suplex, sets the table back up, but the leg wasn't locked properly, so it falls. Sets up for a superplex, slide through, knocks over the table. Nakamura drops him onto it. Dropped him onto it, ribs first. Sets up in the corner. Styles gets thrown through it. Not like fucking powerbombed or something. Just straight up thrown into it and goes through it. It's awesome. Sets the table, Styles up at 9 again. Styles avoids being sent into the exposed turnbuckle. Nakamura avoids it as well. Goes to knee him to the knee to midsection. Styles slides off. Knee right to that fucking turnbuckle. Ooh, it looked painful. Styles going after the knee, calf crusher locked in, chair shot to the knee, one more time chance, hits him a few more times. Nakamura, begging. Styles hits him with a chair again. He begs, hits him with a chair, hits his knee again. Then he begs again, low blow again. AJ barely up at 9. Kinshasa up at 9 again. Knee gives out, gets thrown into the steps. Phenomenal forearm Styles clash off of the steps. Holy shit chance. Up at 9, Nakamura smiling. AJ kicked him in the nuts. Like, not just fucking, he didn't low blow him. He just like, boom, fucking right to the nuts. I was like, yes, AJ. Yes. Phenomenal forearm through the table. And if I can't do that in 2K19, I'm going to be pissed. Because he had him set on the table, like leaning up against it, like where you typically go to set the OMG moment up. Goes up to the apron, go boom, phenomenal forearm. I was like, that was awesome. AJ wins 6-2 on predictions, 10 out of 10. This match was phenomenal. I gave it a 10, and I was like, when I was watching with Jesse, I was like, you know what, that match just got a 10 because the last man standing. Yeah. Raw Women's Championship match: Ronda Rousey, my prediction, versus Nia Jax. Now, I never said I predicted her to win the championship because she didn't. A little bit of a spoiler. I probably shouldn't have said that already, but whatever. I just predicted her to win. That's the thing, is I didn't technically predict her to win the championship. I just predicted her to win the match. Nia in control. Rousey starting to gain momentum. Nia using her size and strength. Also, for some reason, Nia came out first. No idea why, but Nia came out first. Yeah. Kimura in on Nia, trying to shift to the armbar. Triangle in, powerbomb. Ronda fell through the ropes trying to get up. It was really funny to watch. Rousey slammed in the barricade. Guillotine in. Bear hug locked in. Coach said, oh, this is a rest hold for her. Dude, she's getting the fucking air squeezed out of her, you dumb bastard. Like, Jesus. You're worse than Cole. You're worse than Byron. You are even worse than JBL. Okay, Coach? Shut the fuck up. Samoan drop. Leg drop missed. Nia shoulder first to the post. Armbar in over the rope. Rousey goes up top. Crossbody for a 2 count. Judo throw, which was magnifique. It was awesome to watch. 2 count armbar in. Cover. Modified rock bottom. It was weird because she couldn't really get her up for the rock bottom, so it was kind of a rock bottom, but it wasn't really rock bottom. Armbar attempt. Armbar in. Bliss hits Ronda with the briefcase. Then Nia. Then Ronda some more. Then Nia some more. Ronda wins. Nia retains. 8 out of 10, 7-2 on predictions. Alexa cashes in, hits a DDT, then Twisted Bliss, 3 count. Alexa wins the championship back, 5 out of 10. Just, there you go. Alexa is the champion again. Just, not that Nia's championship reign was amazing, but come on. Why? Men's Money in the Bank ladder match. I predicted The Miz or Finn Balor because I couldn't really decide. Versus Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens versus Mojo versus Rusev versus Bobby Roode versus Kofi Kingston. He was announced as the member of the New Day by Xavier ripping his shirt off and then just says Kofi. And I was like, okay, that was actually a pretty cool way to announce it. Also, he tied Kane for his 7th Money in the Bank ladder match. Kane's apparently been in 7. Which means he has a horrible record. He's 1 for 7. Then again, Kofi didn't win this, so he's 0 for 7. So, good job, Kofi. All after Braun. Braun attacking them all now. Miz planning to climb while everyone else is burying Strowman in ladders. But Samoa Joe catches it. Kofi drop kicks the ladder to Miz. New Day boom drop to a ladder on Miz. Kind of feel like that hurt Kofi a bit more. Kofi climbs. Owens stops him. Balor and Owens up top. Roode attacking Balor. Owens sets Balor on a table. Starts climbing the ladder to attack, like a giant ladder to frog splash through. Rusev climbs, gets stopped by Owens. Fallaway slam stops Rusev. Or Joe stops Rusev, sorry. Kofi stops Joe from climbing, resets the ladder up. Miz stops him. Trust fall, caught, suicide dive by Balor to all of them. He's up alone. Braun getting up, grabs ladder, Finn grab, because for some reason, out of all the ladders Finn could use, he grabs the one that's on top of, one of the ones that's on top of Braun Strowman. Genius. Suicide dive, forearm to Strowman, super kick, Machka kick, Owens gets a table, Strowman fights out, Kokita clutch in on Braun, super kick, Owens climbs a giant ladder, Braun fights out, Braun throws Owens through a different table, bullshit chance or holy shit chance, I really couldn't tell, but I like to believe they were saying bullshit. Braun cleaning house, Rusev, Joe, and then Kingston. Runs through a ladder, taking out Balor and Rude. Miz trying to get to the case as fast as he can. You dastardly bastard, you. Joe attacking with the ladder. Corner drop kick to the barricade by Balor. Finn and Joe up top. Rude tips them, sends Balor into the post. Uranagi, Rusev, and Joe back and forth. This Joe lands on Balor. Oh, that's right. Machka kick to Kofi. Double accolade. Skull crushing finale. Fought off. Triple accolade or the stackolade. Kokita in on Rusev. I put that on Joe for some reason. Rusev alone climbs. Miz tips it. Caught on the rope. Miz climbs. Kofi headbutts him. Rude tips the ladder. Sling blade to Rude. Kofi and Miz sent out. Rude dropped. Coup de grace to Rude from a giant ladder. Strowman stops him from climbing. Power slam to Joe. Miz tries to steal it. Power slam to him. Balor and Braun climbing. Kofi on Braun's back. Kofi gets thrown down. Braun wins. Lame. 6 out of 10. Just why? 7-3 on predictions. I hated this match at the end. It got boring. It had some cool spots, but Braun winning was a shit choice. Literally anyone but Braun or Bobby deserved to win this fucking match. Like, seriously, Vince, calm your goddamn heart on for Braun Strowman and give the chance to fucking Finn Balor or Kevin Owens or Rusev or Samoa Joe or The Miz or literally anyone except for Braun fucking Strowman. He is boring as shit. I hated the fact that Braun won this. It literally just made the whole match boring to me and it pissed me off for the match. Literally, I hate the fact that he's constantly doing this. Oh, he's been hit with huge things. He's been buried under ladders and chairs and almost murdered in an ambulance, but he's still fighting and everyone's going, get these hands on Monster in the Bank. You're a fucking dumbass and you don't deserve to be anywhere near the goddamn main title picture. You don't deserve to be near the tag title picture or the fucking IC/United States title picture. You deserve to be the shitty member of the Wyatt family that no one liked because that's how you started. You don't deserve to be holding that briefcase. You shouldn't be calling yourself Monster in the Bank either because it's retarded. Just FYI. For all the people using their catchphrases for blank in the bank, Monster in the Bank or whatever, you sound like a dumbass. Just an FYI. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Honestly, the pay-per-view itself wasn't too bad. There were a few shining diamond gems in there like Elias and Rollins. The women's Money in the Bank match was pretty good. I won't deny Bryan and Cass did a lot better, and the WWE Championship match were fantastic. Every other match just kind of